where our souls go when we dream, according to Native Americans. Have you ever wondered how important your dreams are? While some people think of their dreams as just something crazy that happens when they sleep, there are others who are attuned to the dream world. Native Americans and dreams are a very important factor in their culture. Indigenous young children have learned to remember their dreams as best they can, to use them as a guide and as a window into their minds. Dreams are extremely important in the culture of the indigenous people because they believe that a part of their soul leaves their body when they go to the world of dreams. And according to the indigenous people, every person on earth has 3 souls and not just one. The first is the soul, the self which manifests as breath. And then there is the soul body that gives our body life and energy when we are part of the awake world. Finally, we have the free soul. The indigenous people believe that the free soul leaves the material body when we dream. This is part of one soul that travels to other dimensions, as the other 2 are left behind with the material body, they claim. The world of dreams. The indigenous people claim that our minds do not really dream in the extent that we believe they do, not even the body. Instead, the free soul leaves to travel to a whole new space where it can come into contact with other human souls. In this world, we can also talk to non-human beings, they believe. The dream world exists just like the physical world, and we can learn more about the other by opening ourselves to the experiences of both. A big issue is the philosophy of the indigenous people is the understanding that all life is a giant dream. For the indigenous people, the dream world has always been as important as the material physical world. Both remind them of the transient nature of life. The spirits and souls that guide each person can communicate with us in the dream world and often do so through symbolic communication and events. During our dream state, we're able to receive and transmit spiritual and psychic information. The indigenous people regularly search in their dreams for information from the elders. The elders interpret their dreams and give advice on what the spiritual guide of dreams is trying to tell them, just as we use therapists and other health professionals to help us understand the problems of the material physical world. Understanding dreams differently. Dreams are a place where we find guidance from the spirit and connect with it, and the dream world is just another plan of exercise in which our souls travel when we sleep, but we use it more extensively to understand ourselves so that we can mature. Our spiritual guides cannot directly influence the evolution of one's soul. Thus, in the dream world, they use symbolism to convey the messages of guidance they want to send. If we choose to believe what the indigenous people believe, then there is no denying the significance of one's dreams. We must do our best to remember and ponder them because they serve the purpose. They help guide us through the difficulties of the material world, so the indigenous Native Americans believe. This I've translated for you from a Greek article. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.